she might start her OnlyFans. Big B and that B stand for bands. If you wanna see some real ass, baby, here's your chance. I say left cheek, right cheek, drop it low this wine. Texas up in this thing, put you up on this thing. I be talking my frame, gang, 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 gang. If you don't jump to put jeans on, baby, you don't feel my pain. You gon' give me hype, write my name in ice. Can't argue with these lazy bitches, I just raise my price. I'm a boss, I'm a leader. I pull up in my two-seater, and my mama was a savage. Got this shit from Tina. Left cheek, right cheek. You gon' give me hype, left cheek, right cheek. Write my name in ice. Got this shit from Tina. Good afternoon, guys. Just waiting for people to join in as usual. Hi, Elizabeth. Good afternoon. Good evening. Actually, just waiting for a few people to join in. Then we start. Good afternoon. Good evening. How are we doing? How are you, Colleen? Hi, Shai. Hi, Sydney. Notando. Promise. Nelly. Kuku. Kuzai. Opara. Petro. Ingeterai. Mrs. Marco. Good afternoon, beautiful people. Before we dive into today's video, smash that like button. Smash, smash, smash. It's free. And if there are people whom you know that are interested in relocating to overseas or who are concerned about bringing their dependents over to UK under the Health and Care Worker Visa, Care Assistant Visa route, to be specific, do share this video with them, share this live with them. I enjoy the lives because people can ask their questions and you can answer them immediately. Thank you, Opara, but it's not comped, but thank you. So, okay. So, I was actually going through, what do they call it? I was actually going through immigration rules. These were published on the 14th of March 2024, and these are the immigration rules for 2024. As you all know, on the 11th of March, there was an announcement. This announcement was made that from the 11th of March, care workers are not going to be able to bring in their dependents from overseas. But as I went through the statement of changes published, the rules for changes published on the 14th of March, guys, this document has got 292 pages. So after this video, I'm going to link it in the description box so that you go through it yourself and you find out the information that I'm sharing with you. But in this video, I'm going to read some of the things which I came across, which make me actually say you are going to be able to bring in your dependents to UK, and I'll let you know how. As you all know, there's what we call the shortage occupation list here in UK. They've obviously changed the name, but it's the shortage. Most of us know it as the shortage occupation list. They now have a new shortage occupation list, and obviously in April, because most of the time it's in April where they come and announce which jobs have been added, which jobs have been removed, and so forth and so on. So now, according to the statement of changes, remember, there were two visa routes where they actually said the people who come in through these two visa routes are not going to be able to bring in their dependents from overseas. And those two visa routes were visa route 6145 and visa route 6146, of which now, if you look at it, visa 6141 for healthcare assistance, it has been changed to visa route 6135. And under the code 6135, they say care workers and home carers, all jobs except with a working location in England are only eligible. The Shortage Occupation List Code 2020 code, where the sponsor holds registration with CQC and is currently carrying on regulated activities. Okay, let me reread that statement. 6135, care workers and home carers, all jobs except jobs with a working location in England are only eligible in this SOC 2020 occupation code, where the sponsor holds registration with CQC and is currently carrying on a regulated activity, which means this visa route, they can actually sponsor care workers from overseas as long as they are regulated by the CQC, of which most of us now know because we've been singing of this every day. So this was code 61, I think it was 6145, which is care workers. Now, there's another code which is mentioned here, which is 6136. It used to be, maybe it was 6146 or whichever it was, for senior care workers. So these two codes, they actually said they can no longer bring people from overseas. But there's something interesting that I'll read to you shortly. They said senior care workers, all jobs except jobs with a working location in England are only eligible in this shortage occupation list code 2020, and only we're looking at care workers and senior care workers. But the interesting thing is, there were, if you're looking at the shortage occupation list code, we had people like the support workers and so forth were also under these two codes, 6145 and 6146. However, from what I've noted, there are now new codes, and under these new codes, you can actually bring in your dependents to overseas, and these are codes for healthcare assistance, guys. Before I move on to the new codes, which I saw in these rules of changes, do we have any questions? So that I read these codes to you if you don't have any questions. All right. Thank you so much, GA. You're doing a great job for us. Much love from Qatar. Kenyan, looking forward for this work. I appreciate. Me, I want to come to Qatar. Thank you, Priscilla. Which visa route? Nurses, Popo. As for nurses, they don't fall under this visa route. Let me see if I've nurses are, no, these are dental nurses, 6133. They're not amongst, they've got a different shortage occupation list code to carers and care assistants, right? Opara, yeah. Don't give up. Why should you give up on your dreams? Because most of the times when you give up when you're this close to your dreams. All right, so I'll move on. Now, here is the most important thing that I want to share with you, where you are going to see that you can actually still bring in your dependents as carers from overseas. Code 6131. This is the new shortage occupation list code. And then they say nursing auxiliaries and assistants, right? In addition to that, in the next column, they put in two more codes, 5431, 6141. So which means under the health and care worker visa for care assistant, we now have 3 codes. These other codes I knew because I've never seen them before. 6131, 5431, 6141. And they list the number of occupations which are under those codes. Number 1, the auxiliary nurse, that's 1. Number 2, this one was never there. Listen to this one. Healthcare assistant, hospital service. Did you hear that one? Healthcare assistant, hospital service. Number 3, healthcare support worker. This is another form of healthcare assistant. Healthcare support worker. Number 4, nursing assistant. Number 5, nursing auxiliary. If you remember, under code 6141, we only had nursing assistants and auxiliaries, but they have now added some more codes into the shortage occupation list. There is 5431, there's 6141, and these codes, guys, they are not like, there's no way where it says they cannot bring their dependents. These are the codes which are able to bring in their dependents to UK. Healthcare assistant, in brackets, hospital service. So which means, remember, I once did a video where I said the chiefs of the NHS were actually saying that people are bringing in their dependents to NHS. It won't be fair for individuals to actually bring in their dependents to the NHS and then say other places cannot bring in their dependents. So which means I said it's only them actually, which means it was actually true that those who are working in the NHS can actually bring in their dependents, because we now have the codes 5431, 6141, and 6131. 3 different codes, and I'll repeat the occupations so that you can actually see that if you are a healthcare assistant, 1, auxiliary nurse, 2, healthcare assistant, hospital service. 3, healthcare support worker. 4, nursing assistant. 5, nursing auxiliary. Which means in addition to the two because these other ones, healthcare assistant, healthcare support worker, nursing assistant, or nursing, or some of them were actually under 6145 and 6146. But clear as day, you are going to see it for yourself. I'll leave the link in the description box. They've actually moved them. I don't know whether I have to turn this around. Maybe if I turn this around, people can see. Can you see? If you are reading the codes there. You see? So which means it's no longer just one court for for these other care assistants. It's 3 courts. So it simply means, guys, you can still relocate to UK with your dependents. Better still, even if you come to UK by yourself, in the event that you come to UK by yourself, out of 5 occupations in the hospital, you mean to tell me that you cannot at least target one? You cannot target to be a healthcare assistant in the hospital. You cannot target to be a healthcare support worker in the hospital, or a nursing assistant, or a nursing auxiliary. You can obviously target that. So in as much as they wanted to say, oh, dependents cannot bring in, we've got new courts there where you can actually bring in your dependents. If you're going to work in the hospital, you can actually bring in your dependents. This is what I simply wanted to share with you guys. Do you have any questions? Thank you, Popo, for the update. So stunning with your short hair. Oh, thank you, Gladys. Any questions? Opera, it's been 2 years. You've been looking for a job for 2 years, my darling. But are all your things in order? Like, because some of us, we look for jobs and everything, but our things are not in order. I'm saying so. Why am I saying so? I'm saying so because I have seen, what you call this? I'm saying so because I have seen so many CVs from people who come and say, can you construct a CV from me? I've been using the CV for the past 2 years, and the CVs are just not up to standard. Like, they will not lend you a job. Is everything in order? Is your CV, is your experience, everything in order? Liberty, thank you, Liberty Jaka. Hi, Clara. Thank you for joining us to come and support us here. Guys, this information is simply and straightforward. I don't want to waste any of your time. I've said what I wanted to say. Shortage occupation list 6131, 5431, 6141. Those are the 3 codes which you can actually use to bring in your dependents from overseas. So now, what is the important thing is for you, if you still want to come to UK, if you still want to come to UK with your dependents, there are so many healthcare assistant roles in the hospital. You have to target at least a band 3 and above. There are so many nursing assistant, nursing auxiliary, healthcare support workers working in the hospitals. You can see they've been moved from this other court to this court. Why not try that opportunity? Why not go and work on your supporting statement? It's important that you work on your supporting statement. I think I promised a video on the supporting statement, of which I'm still going to do that video and come and share it with you guys. And bend in table 4. And you go and check it. Instead, it's 292 pages, but it's worth the read, guys. Just go through it, or rather go and look for what you are really interested in. For example, me, I went to rules HC 590, immigration rules of HC 590, 14 March 2024. That's where you're going to find this information that I'm talking about. Opara Neka Jane says Perry is a spiritual battle because my IELTS will expire in August. I'm in serious depression for months now. Opara, you cannot be depressed over the health and care worker visa, my darling, because what I usually say to people is sometimes that's effect, because me, I don't like lying to you guys. Sometimes you can be pushing for a healthcare assistant job. here in the United Kingdom, yet that is not where your destiny is. Have you tried the Republic of Ireland? Have you tried other countries? And have you been working as a healthcare? It's not everyone. This I've always said it, and I'll say it again, and I'll say it 1,000 times. It's not everyone who's going to land a job as a healthcare assistant. They will choose, many are called, a few are chosen. They will choose the few individuals that they want, or the many individuals that they want, of which I can say is the many individuals, because like I said earlier on in my video, 70,000. Now it's more than 70,000, because those are statistics from late last year. Now it's more than 70,000 people they've relocated through the health and care worker visa. They were the chosen, they were the chosen ones. So if you are amongst the chosen ones, you will be, sorry, if you are amongst the chosen one, you will actually be called. As you can see, you are saying, I'm a registered nurse with my valid CPT and IELTS. If you are a registered nurse, which country are you in with a valid CPT and IELTS? So many companies are hiring and they're offering visa sponsorship. As I speak here in Northern Ireland, Beaumont Care Homes advertised they are hiring. Say Henry is hiring. Why not try all these other care homes? I'm in Nigeria. You can apply directly to care homes, even if you're in Nigeria. Apply directly to care homes. Unless you want me to come and share with, unless you want me to come and share care homes which are hiring nurses with visa sponsorship from overseas, because there are plenty of them. You just need to be diligent in looking for a job. Any more questions, guys? I just want to do a short live today. I don't want to, because I've already taken your time earlier on. Those who joined me earlier on, I took an hour of your time. Now I don't want to take too much of your time. Just wanted this live to be at least 20 minutes max. Please do share with me. I have also mailed. Okay, send me an email. Send me an email, and then send me an email today. And then if I attend to, I'll give you my my WhatsApp number. Then I'll share the jobs with you there on your WhatsApp. Just send me your email. So guys, if you don't have any more questions, please try the NHS, because you're going to be able to come with your dependents here. Even if you're not going to try the NHS, take whatever job comes your way here in UK. But remember, you always have to be mindful of all the things that we always talk about when you come here. There are so many things that we've talked about. You know, if you have to be careful, you don't pay monies, look at the CQC rating, all those things. You cannot be repeating them over and over again. You now already know all of them. Now you just have to go and work on your supporting statement, go and join track jobs and apply for jobs in the NHS, guys. I will definitely do a video where I'll come and share with you how to write an NHS supporting statement. Should you need any assistance, whether it's your CV, whether it's a one-on-one session, or it's what you call this NHS supporting statement, I'll also leave the link in the description box. I can assist you with that. Tranquility Clancy says, so is it possible to bring dependents only if you are working in the NHS? So from what I gather, if I am looking at this, unless, of course, because if you look at this information, they actually bracketed. It's bracketed that healthcare assistant hospital service. That's what they bracketed, which means if you are a healthcare assistant and you're working in hospital, you can actually bring in your dependents. So you can see that is actually bracketed. All those which are at the top, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, are the ones who are able to bring in their dependents to the NHS. So the healthcare assistant bracket hospital service, which means you need to send to hospital. Frank, you need my email. My email is paulinemoyo717@gmail.com. paulinemoyo717@gmail.com. That's my email. All right. So guys, this is all that I wanted to share with you. I can see it's almost 20 minutes. I just wanted to spend 20 minutes max. If you have any more questions, just drop them now in the next minute, and then I'll answer those few questions. I can see some others are saying they'll email me. I don't know, maybe I'll end up opening a small WhatsApp group where we'll share jobs. But we do have a Telegram group. a Telegram group, guys. We have a Telegram group, and in that Telegram group, they share jobs on a daily basis. Telegram group, they share jobs, whether it's NHS, whether it's Australia, whether it's what, they do share jobs on a daily basis for nurses and for carers as well. So do join that Telegram group as well. I'll come and put the link in the description box. People help each other a lot in that Telegram group. You can go and join in the Telegram group, and then you can see they post jobs, or even go back on jobs that were recently posted in the Telegram group. I'll leave the link as well in the description box. Otherwise, before I say bye, may you kindly smash the like button. Smash the like button, because I see the number of likes are quite few there. Smash the like button, is free. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss any of my videos. There was a question, someone was saying, okay, I'm from Nepal. Santosh, you're welcome. I'm just looking at the questions, guys. All right. So there are no more questions. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.